WDW Radio, your information station.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to WDW Radio Live. I am Lou Mangello, and this is the WDW Newscast for Wednesday, August 20th, 2014. I am here to help you have the best possible Disney vacation experience and bring you a little bit of Disney magic with this live broadcast every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, right here at WDWRadioLive.com. Also, at WDWRadio.com, you can find the podcast, my videos, multiple daily blog posts from a great team of writers, my other live broadcasts, Walt Disney World trivia books, audio tours, my brand new 102 Ways to Save Money for and at Walt Disney World book, community, events, mobile apps, newsletter, lots more. Again, everything is over at WDWRadio.com. And tonight's show is brought to you by our friends over at Audible.com, where you can get a free audiobook download by visiting audibletrial.com/WDWRadio. Hundreds of thousands of titles to choose from, including lots of Disney books like the Kingdom Keeper series. I was listening to How to Be Like Walt, capturing the Disney magic every day of your life. Again, lots more there. Sign up for free. Cancel anytime after you get your first book by visiting audibletrial.com/WDWRadio. All right, let's get right into this week's Walt Disney World news. And it seems like the American Idol experience is going to be less of an experience because it's going away much sooner than earlier announced by Disney. From what we understand, the date has now been moved up to the end of the month. So August 30th, 2014 is your last chance to get up on stage. Originally, it was reported it was going to close on January 5th, 2015. If you remember, of course, the attraction opened back in 2009, gave people a chance not to just be part of the show and get on stage, but win a golden ticket for a real audition for the Fox Network American Idol show. Disney has made no official announcement about the date change, but it seems, based on a lot of speculation and rumor, that is what's going to be happen. We don't know what's going to come into the space. Again, things that have been there have been like Superstar Television, Doug Live, a lot of speculation, a lot of rumors at what may be replacing the American Idol experience. All we understand is that according to the Atlanta Sentinel, a Disney spokesman said that, quote, it's part of a continuous review of the company's entertainment options. Bring in anything Guardians of the Galaxy and I'll be happy. All right, so something that's not going away, and in my book, can't come soon enough, D23 Expo 2015 tickets are now on sale. They are now open to the general public. The three-day event, which is scheduled from August 14th through the 16th, 2015, at the Anaheim Convention Center in California, is known as, and I can attest to the fact that it really is, the ultimate Disney fan event, where all areas of the Disney Corporation, from parks and resorts to Imagineering, the studios, Interactive, ABC, Lucasfilm, you know is going to be there big time, Pixar, more, everybody comes together under one very massive roof, so wear comfortable shoes, to talk about what's going on now, and more importantly, what is coming in the future. Again, I can expect a lot of announcements, hopefully, about Star Wars and the expansion of the Lucasfilm brand being announced at D23 Expo. I will be back again next year. I have done live video broadcasting at the past events. I'm going to do it again all 3 days of the Expo. Already planning a few surprises in store, so if you're going to be there, stop by, and if you can't make it, again, I will broadcast it live all 3 days, 14th, 15th, and 16th at the Anaheim Convention Center. And if you're going, please let me know. Let me know on Twitter or Facebook that you are going to be coming out to the Expo. All right, let's talk about a closure and something that's coming to really my favorite topic. And you know, if you've ever listened before, it obviously has to be about food, because Captain Cook's has reopened at Disney's Polynesian, soon-to-be Village Resort and Disney Vacation Club Bungalow Resort Village. It closed down in March for refurbishment. Lots of changes, including a new menu. The design on the interiors changed. The touchscreens are now gone. But let's get to the good stuff. It's open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They've got cool things now, like a breakfast burrito. And, of course, the classic Mickey-shaped waffle. From what I understand, Tonga toast, not back on the menu. It makes me a little sad. I'm crying a silent tear. For lunch and dinner, they've got a Big Kahuna sandwich with roast beef, cheddar, caramelized onions, and sweet chili mayo on house-made bread, chicken and waffles, Hawaiian flatbread, pulled pork nachos, the udon bowl. If you noticed, I didn't say Dole Whip. No Dole Whip station for now. The Pineapple Lanai is going to be opening sometime in the future, a sort of a separate but nearby location. Obviously, a live restaurant review has got to be coming very, very soon. I'm taking one of the team. I'm going to hit Captain Cook's and review it for you. So looking forward to seeing what the changes are Captain Cook's and what the menu is going to be like. All right, let's go back over to Disney's Hollywood Studios, because if you're looking, so who's ever in the box, who's using My Magic Plus, and hopefully I think all of you are. One of the cool things is getting to go on an attraction to get those end-of-the-ride, on-ride photos. Well, check this out, because if you're looking for a very cool souvenir from a ride-through from one of my favorite attractions, My Magic Plus now offers fans of the Tower of Terror a video of the 13-story drop from the top of the hotel, according to the Disney Parks blog. As part of the Disney Photo Pass service, guests with Magic Bands and an active Memory Maker option will receive a video of their ride experience that's automatically linked to their My Disney Experience account. Now look, photos are good, but the faces and the screams and the audio, that's what's really going to tell the story. That's where the memories are going to be relived. It could be linked to family, friends, and other managed guests on the account. It could also be shared as well. And Disney Parks blog also teased that guests should be on the lookout for this kind of feature on other attractions and experiences. And when I read that and I see this to me validates what I've been thinking all along, which is, look, what we're seeing now is the very tip of the My Magic Plus iceberg and what it's going to do and what it's going to bring. So when you think of other on-ride video attractions that come to mind, Test Track, Big Thunder Mountain, Splash Mountain, how about something cool like the Haunted Mansion, right? Some other really cool classic attractions. It'll be interesting to see what they do. But again, I think this is just the very beginning of not just things that you can take home to remember your experience, but making the experience much more interactive while you're there and much more personalized as well. So, speaking of some other things that are coming and things that are being announced, I recently teased earlier this week and late last week, right before we went on the cruise on Disney Dream. By the way, thank you to everybody who came to our Neverland and Sea event. We recap it and have the live show that we recorded at the Atlantic Dance Hall on this week's podcast over at wdwradio.com/372. We also have a photo gallery up on Facebook. So if you go to facebook.com/Lou Mongello, I have an entire photo gallery from the cruise and the event. But before the event got started, I cryptically teased out, as I am wont to do, what is 103. And if we remember, a few months ago, right before the launch of my new book, I teased out 102. And so I'm watching here in the chat room, and I'm wondering, do you have any ideas or any speculation, for those of you who are watching live, what is 103? So people are saying Ashley Grissom thinks it's a new book. Anybody else have any idea what 103 might be? 103. It's not 103 shots of Fireball whiskey. That would not bode well. 103 cheap meals at Disney. 103 ways to save on the Disney Cruise Line. Lose weight gain on the cruise. That is probably closer. One more hint to 102. It's an update to 103. 103 ways to save. 103 ways to get abs. 102 adjusted for inflation. 103 favorite food, Scrump Snuggles. I could very easily do that. The humidity at Walt Disney World also very much could be the heat index here. 103 pieces of sushi, all great ideas, all potential book ideas. However, maybe 103 isn't really a number, or is it? So if you're watching live, maybe don't think about 103 as 103. Maybe it's two numbers together. Maybe 103 isn't January 3rd. Maybe it's 10/3, which is October 3rd. And maybe October 3rd is an important day. And if you're checking your mental Disney calendar, no, it is not a 103-hour show. I can promise you that. But if you think about what October 3rd is in terms of the Disney calendar, does anybody have any idea what is going on around that time? And I'll give you a little bit of a hint, because maybe it's something that's going on at night. Because Beatrice Feeney, you got that right. A number of other people are guessing, no, it's not. Believe it or not, Jeremy in Utah, it's not food and wine. It's not PJs and cocktails. But maybe it's the night before the Tower of Terror 10-miler. That is the Tower of Terror Run Disney event through and around Disney's Hollywood Studios on Saturday, October 4th. So as long as people are going to be in town for the Tower of Terror 10-miler, why don't we have some Twilight at the Tower events, plural. And I am so excited to announce something that I have wanted to do for years. It's something that, from what I understand, has not been done before in a location that hasn't been done before. So I want to invite you, a very limited number of people, because where this is going to be happening, to a celebration of classic Hollywood at the Hollywood Tower Hotel. So Friday, October 3rd, 2014, after the park has closed, there's time enough at last, and if you watch Twilight Zone, you know what I'm talking about, to join me and other guests at the Hollywood Tower Hotel for some hors d'oeuvres, desserts, and a few surprises, of course. Now, we are actually going to be having a very limited number of guests in attendance to quote-unquote check in to the hotel, and we're going to have a very special cocktail reception up on the balcony on the second or whatever floor it is of the Hollywood Tower Hotel. Again, because of the size of the venue, it is going to be a very small, very intimate event with, of course, a lot of surprises that I am not going to tell you about ahead of time. Tickets are going to become available next Wednesday at 7:13 p.m. because we had to get the 13 in there. But wait, there's more. There's going to be more events and activities throughout the day leading up to this very, very special event later on that night. Now, if you've ever come to any of our other events in the past, like the American Adventurers Club or the Adventurers Club show that we did the night before that venue closed, I can promise you, if you thought that was good, this is going to be great. We've already been in talks about doing some very, very cool things. I promise you, it is going to be an evening full of surprises and an evening you will remember for a long, long time to come. Again, something like this, not been done before. It's not something you could just walk up and get to do. And the best part about it is being able to do it in a very small group among some very good friends. So I will have more details about some of the other parts of this, and the name may change, the Twilight at the Tower event. It is going to be sort of our e-ticket event for this year. Again, Friday, October 3rd. Save the date. Mark it on your calendar. Also, make sure you mark next Wednesday, August 27th at 7:13. Tickets will go on sale at 7:13 p.m. Eastern. Again, when they are gone, they are gone. It is a very, very limited number of tickets available for this portion of the event. And again, there's other things we're going to be doing throughout the day that can get you and your entire family involved. This event, by the way, is for, it's not for the little ones, so it is for kids 8 or borderline adults, age 16 and older. If you guys have any questions, you can tweet me at Lou Mongello or facebook.com/Lou Mongello. You can also send me an email to lou@WDWradio.com. So I am super, super excited about the Tower of Terror event. Again, there's lots of other great stuff coming up, not just in WDW Radio, but around the country. Next stop for me, I just came back from the cruise on the Disney Dream, the Atlantic Dance Hall event. Next, I'll be speaking out in Cancun for the TBEX Travel Bloggers Exchange. If you didn't make it on our cruise this year, please, there is still time and cabin availability for you to come with us to Alaska on the Disney Wonder, June 1st through the 8th, 2014. Also, really excited because in the last couple of days, I launched a brand new, completely redesigned from the ground up LouMongello.com website. I would love for you to go and check it out. Give me your opinion on what you think. And if you are a podcaster or just want to be one, I've got something special for you there as well. You know, I love being able to help people and other podcasters. I think we can all succeed, and I want to help you do it. Check out LouMongello.com for more information. Also, in addition to other live broadcasts every Wednesday, be sure and tune in on Saturday, September 27th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern as I broadcast live from the Disney Weddings and Honeymoon Showcase over at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa Wedding Pavilion Extravaganza. Lots more stuff coming up. We've got the Avengers race coming up in November out in Disneyland. More meets of the month, more surprises in store, more things around the country, and a number of things that I just haven't been able to release as yet. So listen, I want to thank you all again for taking the time and tuning in this and every week. I love seeing you guys in the box. And if you're watching this on YouTube or listening to the audio in iTunes, please come by WDWRadioLive.com. We're going to end the recording here, but we'll stay on and chat about anything you guys want for an hour or two afterwards. Once again, I am Lou Mongello. Thanks so very much for watching. Have a great week, everybody. See ya.